Hey VC, Jeff, back again. About to start on a whole nother weekend of home improvements. This weekend's all about floors, refinishing floors. Yeah, somebody used latex paint all over my dining room and foyer. I guess you call it a foyer, mudroom, whatever. Um, yes, I gotta sand all that off. Actually prime the floor because I can't completely remove everything, and use some rather expensive $100 can of paint to fix their mess. And I may or may not have to run to the hardware store one last time to rent proper sander. Yay, good stuff. Yep, got my air tickets for the fam. They're coming over right over before Christmas, so it gives me a little time to get everything done beforehand. Just have to keep my wife from buying more stuff for the house before she actually sees it. Man, my wife is a bit of a shopper. I'm a shopper, but by mostly, I can restrain myself when I think about how many records I can buy with that money. Yep, my fence is all done. Everything looks awesome. Happy. Next project in the back is going to be building the garden beds, I guess. Company gives me money each year for stuff like gardening and stuff. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna maybe just buy some prefab. Some of those metal ones, they look kind of cool, and they're probably easier to set up. That, or I'll build some wood ones, custom. I have to measure everything out. Whole nother project. Anyway, you guys are bored. Let's jump in. Yeah. So new turntable. I think the at least I hope this is what it is. I think that the belt is starting to go after. I think that last owner said he replaced it with a new one 10 years ago. So yeah, I think it's starting to go because I'm getting a little wow flutter there. So yeah, got one on orders. Hopefully it gets here in the next few days because I have a bunch of newer records I actually wanted to listen to properly. So I've been kind of holding off on. So this is a lot of this stuff I think is a little heavy on the thrift side of things, just because I didn't want to. It's something I hadn't heard properly before. I didn't want to like really listen to it. But anyway, these ones. There's a little mix of everything in here. I realize there's some good stuff. This is one I found at the thrift not that long ago. Really clean copy of Stan Getz's greatest hits. I think I showed this before. It's on the old. I don't know. I think I did. Because I think Randy was jealous on the old Prestige. Pretty clean. So it's just a comp, but it's a rather good one. I'm quite happy with that. So Stan Getz, of course you know him. Let's see what else we got. This is a pickup from a while back. Finally got around to it. It's a beautiful day. I like the other one I had better actually. The one with the camel in the front. But anyway, it's a good one. So of course yeah, Psych with the more on the blues rock side of things. One of those covers that makes people think it's bluegrass or something. Don't pick it up. But yeah, excellent album, and yeah, you can get it pretty affordably. Worth getting if you don't have it. This was one newer ones I picked up. So finally got this one. Awesome album. Betty Davis, Same Different. This is her second one. This is Bio Crease Break, but I don't want to do that yet. Yeah, nice. This is the Light in the Attic one from about 15 years ago, I think. They still had some stock in it. They had a sale on Amazon. Price dropped $10. So I was like, I can't wait on that one. I'm getting that before it sells out for the Christmas crowd. But yeah, excellent album. Nice liner notes. So it's yeah, I think in the liner notes they call it the punk rock of funk. It kind of is actually. So yeah. Great album. If you don't have it, worth picking up while you still can. I'm sure it'll get repressed again, though. Excellent. That's a 5-star. There's another 5-star one. Found new old stock. So there's a shop that they closed kind of early, so I'd never gotten there. The shop's got a very has a very like 70s 80s classic rock kind of selection, but the dude bought out like apparently a warehouse, so he has tons of new old stock. I might go back for some of the other Neil Young he had. They were good Neil Youngs, but they weren't my favorite Neil Youngs. But they're still probably like top 10 or 15. But this one I had to have. I think I paid $25 for it, sealed. This is like the second press. Sounds great. Um, Late 70s pressing, I guess. But yeah, it actually had it came in the plastic. So it's, the vinyl sounds amazing. Wonderful, wonderful album. This is the one that has My Hey Hey, the Johnny Rotten song. Into the Black, Into the Out of the Blue, and Pocahontas was on there. So I always liked that one too. And what is it? Ride the Llama, I think was kind of a minor hit. Okay, anyway, great album. Very happy to find that. Also very happy to find this one. Not her best, but certainly a really good album. This is new old stock. I think page 22. Okay, so sealed. Yeah, so I think this one had like the custom sleeve with the lyrics. This might have gotten a repress. I'm not sure, but yeah, they surprisingly these don't go for a ton of money because I don't think they're that common. But yeah, that's basically I think you can get a VG Plus or better for about 20-ish. But yeah, really good. It has a little bit of that 80s production, but it's not really overwhelming at all. Really, really good Patti Smith, but I do prefer her first few albums for sure. Yeah, I got the Shondells in the background. Hopefully that's not going to get me a copyright strike. This was one I picked up when I ran checked out the new arrivals bins local shop. Nick Lowe, Cowboy Outfit, 1984. Yeah, it's Nick Lowe, power pop. It has a little bit of that country rock feel to it, but yeah, it's still very much Nick Lowe. Very good album. Quite happy with that purchase. That was only like a few bucks or so. Really clean copy. Oh, this one, yeah. Oh, this one, I picked up. Oh, that was a thrift store. I think a couple bucks. Yeah, this one I paid like $4 for. Had a scratch on one side, but I kind of felt it at the store. It was very surface, so you can only barely hear it on the last track. Otherwise, it sounds great. I want to say this is an 80s pressing, but yeah, quite happy to have this. I have it on CD. I think I always had it on. So it's early 80s, late 70s. That might be late 70s. I don't know. But yeah, this thing, it looks like near mint. Other than a little yellowing on the paper sleeve here, you couldn't tell. It looks like a new pressing. So quite happy to have that in the collection. Yeah, I don't know. As far as comps go, I don't know. Maybe a 4. I don't think I've ever had I've listened. The only one I've really listened to is was it Cheap Thrills? That one I actually like better than this, but I don't have that on any format to stream it. But yeah, so I think the songs are a little hit and miss on this. So I was kind of curious why they picked certain things. I don't know. Moving on, because I want to keep this nice and short. Ian Hunter, this was maybe a couple bucks at a thrift. Really good album, actually. Don't hesitate picking this up. I don't think it goes for much. I think full on retails like $5. So again, kind of power pop in that if you like Nick Lowe, you'd like this. Great album. This is 1980. It's not the one that most people show. Another thrift find recently. Quite happy to have this. Yeah, this is like that late 70s comp. So this has got really heavy rotation when I was a kid. So for me, I guess a lot of it's just kind of nostalgic, but I'm really enjoying this. I wish I picked it up earlier because I see this all the time and I never pick it up. And I was just like, whatever, man. $2 is really clean. I'm picking it up. And yeah, really well worth it. Gonna get a few more spins. Really enjoying that. Cause I have her like self-titled, which I really like, but none of that's on there, so it's kind of cool. Might have to pick up some of those other 70s albums I don't have, and maybe early 80s. Another thrift find, Tammy's Touch, so Tammy Wynette. This one I didn't really. I really like the other Tammy I had. I picked up this one. It was okay. 3.5. I don't know. I might purge this guy because I don't see listening to it a lot, but it's not bad. So unless you're a completist, I don't think you need that one. What else I got in this one? Yeah, Marty Robbins. I might hold on to this one a while longer, but the Cowboy one is definitely very high on my want list. But yeah, this is a 6i. This one, it's more in the vein of like a Roy Orbison album, but not quite as good on anything. Matter of fact, I think he covers one of Roy's songs. He's got Unchained Melody on here and Hurt. So all these got to be covers. I don't think he did any real original stuff here. But yeah, it is good, but not great. So yeah, and this, he's more of like a more along the Roy Orbison kind of thing on this one than the country. no country on this one. But not bad. I might hold on to it. It's definitely something I'll listen to again. Some 7 inches. Somebody showed this and I just pulled it out because I remembered I had it. It's a Reverend Horde Heat back with Super Suckers. This is one of those Sub Pop. I don't know if this is the club release. I think this was the one they released after the club release. So it's got Reverend Horde Heat covering Super Suckers Calente and Super Suckers covering $400. Pretty good album. Pretty good. Not essential, but it's good. I always love the artwork on that. That's part of the reason I picked it up back in the day, I think. This is one I got from Sean, Sleeve Sisters. So it's got some of the former members of Super SNES is broken up by now, but some of the former members of Super SNES and former members of the 5678s. You know, the band from Kill Bill. Both of bands I've seen many times. I've never seen the Sleeve Sisters, but I have seen some of these people play in other bands. This is like, I think this is all recorded live, as I recall. It's pretty good, but yeah, it's great. I rather enjoyed that. It's kind of a, I guess, a nostalgic trip already. Because I'm like thinking back, it's like, oh, this reminds me of the clubs in Japan. But yeah, great one. Dazzling Killmen. Yeah, another one from Sean. It was pretty good. Noise rock, more in that Chicago vein. Pretty good. One of their I like this better than I have like their first or second album. I actually like this better, especially the B-side's really good. And then the B-side is Pop Tones. Oh, it's a pill cover. That's why. Okay, PIL. And this one is better than I remembered. So another noise band, Creaming Jesus, Head Rush, 7-inch. I need to get an inner sleeve on this because for some reason it has like this kind of rusty crap in the inside, or mold, I don't know. I had the record in there, but I was turning the record brown, so I pulled the record out, so it's peak vinyl. So I'm just going to keep it in the sleeve for now until I figure out what to do with that. But noise rock, again, in that kind of Chicago vein. Jungle Records, which I don't know, but yeah, I don't know, it's a lot better than I remembered. I had that for ages. I guess I just never got rid of it because it was colored vinyl and it probably had no value to sell. So. And then this was I ordered from France. This is a Japanese hardcore band, you know, like in the vein of Crass, Discharge, that sort of thing. So anarcho-punk kind of stuff. So Aphids, I think it's Aphid, yeah, Aphids, Aephis, I don't know. You have to pronounce everything, but yeah, it was only like I think it was like $7 or $8 by the time I got shipping in there. If you do this on Discogs, add the extra buck for shipping if it gives you an option, because that's the international shipping. It got delayed because of that. I wasn't reading my messages. But I think this was originally released on CD. They have one vinyl release, which I might get. The recording quality is not great because it's kind of a budget release, I guess. It was originally a CD. The CDs go for some bucks, so if you don't mind cassettes or prefer cassettes in some people's case, yeah, worth picking up. And don't expect really great sound, but it's a great album. So yeah, I get a 4.5-ish album for sure. It's definitely one I've listened to a lot in the past. So I had that as like MP3 or something in the past. Great live band too. Like the drummer's really good in that band. This one, I can't remember I showed this, but I picked this up for a buck at bookstore around here. Mary Lou Lord, self-titled EP. This is the one that has Speeding Motorcycle on it. Great album, one of those Olympia bands, 90s, singer-songwriter kind of things. And this one I picked up on Sean's recommendation. This is the one he was really pushing. I guess it's third Gatekeeper. by Skullflower. Noisy rock. I don't know. I don't know if it's noise, but it's got a little more of a thing going, more rhythm or whatever. Randy, do not buy this. But yeah, that's a great one. Really, really enjoyed this. That's a 5-star right there. So I'll definitely pick up some more Skullflower. But I think I'm going to really be slowing it down. So the family's getting here. I need to kind of enjoy what I got, and I'm going to concentrate on just getting stuff cleaned up and maybe do some minor upgrades on my system. So got the new belts coming in for the turntable. I gotta flip it again, figure out the tone arm belt. That's gonna be fun because it's kind of a oddball model. It's not very common. So I got to measure, pop it out and measure it, which might be more than I'm bargaining for. We'll see. But I just want to get all my equipment cleaned up and working at peak efficiency and so on, and just enjoy what I got for a while. I think it kind of slowed down. Do have some birthday stuff coming in. First one arrived already. So soon I want to get the turntable working before I start really popping all that stuff in. I just want to enjoy it at the proper speed. So maybe this week might be a little more on the CD side of things. We'll see. But anyway, I got to get painting. Got to sand down my floors this morning. That's gonna be fun, and might have to take a trip to Home Depot to rent a big industrial sander if the hand sander, the what do you call it, the handheld ones aren't working. Take care, guys. Hope you're all great, and yeah, keep spinning it. Whatever. I need a little sign off phrase there. Take care.